Alrighty, so we're in the map. Solomon Islands. Bruh is over on the left side. Houdini. In the Grosser Kurfürst, we got MLG Joaquin in the Jean Bart. Jay Diding in the Dreadnought. And Ryan RP in the Missouri. Bringing the radar. Always interesting to see. Over here we've got Wiki Editor 10 in the Pommern. Ga in the Mikasa, the mighty Mikasa, Yamamoto in the Ohio, and Best Girl Yagu in the Republic. Shells out to Houdini, taking a little bit of chip damage there, maybe 2,000 damage, not very much, but the opening blood has been spilled. More shells coming out. Houdini is the focus target. Oh, but a big hit on the Pommern. Taking out about 17k. Shells back to the Kurfürst and good return damage. Still though, Wiki Editor definitely taking the worst of the trade. Already down about a third of his health. Kurfürst must be IFHE spec'd with all the damage that Pommern's taking. That's a pretty nasty little cut. Over on Bruh's side, got the Kurfürst, the Jean Bart, and the Missouri all heading to B, with MLG Joaquin able to step his foot in the cap and start it going, with the Dreadnought of Jay Diding heading over to A. Slow and steady wins the race. Up in Charlie, we've got Wiki Editor. After having his nose bloodied, he went ahead and stepped into the C cap. And now the Missouri and soon the Kurfürst into Bravo. Republic is safe and sound behind the island, with the mighty Mikasa of Gaga kind of in the open here. Nope, shots into Best Gal, absolutely spotted. Although damned if I know how. And the Mikasa is running to the shelter of the Ohio, Yamamoto 1941, while Wiki Editor finishes the C cap. However, the initial cap fell to Bruh. Bruh ahead by 3 points. Pommern reversing, trying to get that angle going. Having some excellent rear gun arcs. Especially if able to turn in and actually doing that. Yes, we've got the Ohio turning out. Trying to get some secondary pressure in. Out the secondaries go. Dreadnought has almost made it to A, and the Republic still staying dug in. DERBNI is bunkered up. Secondaries and the guns of the Pommern still not in there. Mikasa continuing to run for safety. And Republic of Best Girl kicking in the afterburner, punching in, looking for some really tasty broadside shots into that Kurfürst. No, going for the Missouri instead. Decent hit. Not quite the hit I would have expected. This might actually be a ram shot. If the Republic was trying to get for that massive damage and then go for the ram, that could have been a 2 for the price of 1, but it just turns out that coupon was expired. Nonetheless, Ryan RP 17,000 health, moving up. Jean Bart sticking to the island, getting a little bit of comfort under the skirt of the waifu, while Ryan RP screams outside in the snow, begging to be let in. Nothing doing. Ryan RP going down to the doghouse. Not going to be coming in out of the cold during this winter. MLG Joaquin nose in to an Ohio, chucking secondaries. Pommern does not have his secondaries either. Guess they're just not quite finding the angle. And trying to rotate the guns, trying to move to get in position to help. But the Ohio is doing okay. 53, 52. MLG technically having more health than the Ohio, but that's only because it has less max. Ohio's going to have a lot of rapid healing. John Bart is not. And with the Palmer and Ohio against the John Bart, that's 2 against 1. That's not favorable odds. Dreadnoughts moving at the mighty speed of slow, while the Mikasa is moving at the mighty speed of slow, while the Dreadnought mimics the same. John Bart of MLG down to 38. As Wiki Editor 10 has guns in the battle, Yamamoto takes a shot right as he passes 46,000, and not much. 32 on the Bart. Wiki Editor 10 is pushing forward, trying to pull some of the attention off of Yamamoto. Nothing doing. John Bart chucking the HE, hits the Ohio, doesn't set a fire, but does a fair bit, down to 33.8. MLG continuing to back up. Dreadnought is shouting him a lot of support, encouraging words. You can do it. You can do it. As the secondaries continue to rain, more HE fire onto the Ohio. There's a fire, down to 32. Pommern still 2v1, down to 8, down to 4. More secondaries coming in. Although the Pommern has turned in, and the secondary firing from the Pommern has really let up. John Bart's still down to 3,900. And it almost looks like the Pommern's looking to take the ram, but my guess is that the Pommern's looking to get those sweet, sweet torpedoes. But denies himself the chance with a gunshot directly to the face. That leaves Jay Diding and the Dreadnought heading in toward DERBNI. Not quite sure how that one's going to pan out. The Dreadnought is known for its intense carrying potential, as the Dreadnought has a special move which allows it to fly up into space and rain down hell as though it cracked the moon apart, making a meteor shower that instantly destroys all tier 10s. The question is, will he be able to finish the spirit bomb technique required for this win? Torps going out onto the island. The Pommern clearly expecting the Dreadnought to lurch forward at about 90 knots and go for the ram, but unfortunately just not happening. DERBNI instead opting for the point win, waiting a full 6 minutes and 20 seconds before something might happen. No, it is an honor duel. Dreadnought to the Mikasa. Dreadnought tier 3 versus a mighty Mikasa tier 2. Similar health pools, but the Dreadnought does pull ahead. However, the Mikasa has some serious secondary pressure, and one has to wonder who will win. Whole bunch of random shell fire gets chucked in the direction of the Dreadnought, just about none of it actually connecting. The Mikasa known for hiring cross-eyed gunners. The more glaucoma, the better, as they attempt to aim in the direction told to them by their commander while blindfolded, and seeing how that works out. This being something akin to how instruments worked back in World War I. As simply people telling other people what to do and then hoping that they did them, and yet having just about no recourse at all. Dreadnought getting a good hit on the Mikasa, 33-16. Secondaries ripping into the Dreadnought, lighting a fire back there. Looks like an intense one. Meanwhile, the Dreadnought fires just Dreadnought secondaries doing whatever the hell they want to do. And the Pommern pulls away from the Dreadnought. No, you can't ram me, sir. This is an honor duel. I could not be involved. Meanwhile, many little pew-pews from the Mikasa continue to be doing the thing, while the Dreadnought tries to figure out what turning its guns means. Eventually, this technology will be unlocked probably by minute 3 remaining in the game, allowing the Dreadnought to once again shoot at the Mikasa. Oh, one of the guns, however, seems to have discovered the ancient art. And looks like there might be another one coming online right about now. Mikasa down to 4, Dreadnought to 21. Tier is 3-2. Mikasa's on fire. Letting it burn, I think. Ga. Trying to go ahead to end it, and the Dreadnought takes it. The mighty Mikasa falls to the British innovation, the Dreadnought. As torps come clean, Dreadnought goes down, and DERBNI is going to take it.